Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode. What episode is this?
9.
Holy shit. Episode 9 of Female Fanatic Force. Just a Friday night where all of us ladies like to get together and chat about all things comic book, geek, farts, I don't know, everything, really. There's no...
Dragon pussy.
Yeah, dragon pussy, there's no untouched ground. But, so we are here. We are missing Mercy tonight. I think that's it, right? Oh, EGGSY.
EGGSY, she'll be here later, though.
Okay, and then EGGSY. But we'll just go ahead and get started by introducing ourselves in alphabetical order and saying what we did this week.
All right, I guess I'll go first. So you can find me here on YouTube at Nerdy Girl Collections, same on Instagram, and this week, nothing really special. Normal week, busy with work. Read a great book called Sunstone. That's about it.
I am ANDREA, also known as Nerdlore, on multiple platforms like Twitter and YouTube, and Nerdlore7. Well, now I'm Nerdlore715 on Twitter, and I'm a Nerdlore on Instagram. I should remember my own stuff. But I didn't do anything special this week. Pretty much just the same old. Spent a couple hours at my shop on Wednesday, as I normally do, digging through boxes. Got some stuff. I actually had I had a date with my short box last night, so that was pretty cool. Nice. I pulled that thing like up next to the couch, and I was all snuggled with a blanket, and I like read a bunch of comics. It was awesome. But other than that, it's been pretty uneventful. So yeah.
So I guess I'm up. I'm CAMI Reader1717, and you can get me on YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram at Reader1717. Didn't do much this week myself either. Just working in school, and that's pretty much it.
What are you going to school for, Kimmy?
Oh, I'm doing disability studies.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's me. I'm CELIA, Funkmaster CELIA everywhere on Instagram and Twitter. I had a pretty eventful week. At the start, I went to Emerald City Comic Con and had a really good time. I have a vlog and a haul up on my channel that shows all of my little things that I got to do and all the little things I got to bring home with me. And then the rest of the week has just been kind of recovering and yeah, that's pretty much it.
Guess it's my turn. It's me, CHESKA.
Oh, your arm! What happened to your hand?
Yeah, so I don't fucking know, but I'm immobilized, and it's been so hard because like I had Wednesday off, and I was like, ooh, I get to like chill and play some games, and it's like it's so hard to hold a controller when this thing is like preventing. Luckily, I'm left-handed, and it's my right hand, so it's not a huge deal. But I don't know. So there's 3 things that could be either a bone bruise, a fracture, or a ganglion cyst. But last time I went to the doctor, it was $1,800, and I'm like, I don't know if I really need to do that right now, so I'm kind of waiting it out. Actually, the cool thing about working at a vet hospital is like we have access to so many things, like an X-ray machine, which I've taken X-rays of myself before, but I didn't do it this time. Instead, I put the ultrasound on it, and I'm pretty sure it's actually a ganglion cyst, but it's like on top of my like nerves. So it's like weird. If I touch like a certain area in my hand, my entire like hand goes numb.
What the hell is a ganglion cyst? It sounds like something that's gonna hatch.
It's just a little knot that comes, and they can come and go. Because I went to the doctor for one when I was like 16, and he was basically like, I can't do anything for you, and I was like, but it fucking hurts. And he was like, we'll take Tylenol, and I was like, really?
No, but it's true. Like one of our clients is an ER nurse, and like as soon as she saw it. Like, she saw me, she's like, what the hell happened to you? And we were talking, she's like, you know, this probably is a ganglion cyst, and that's what led me to do the ultrasound. But she said that most of the time they just kind of, like, resolve on their own. Funny story, and I have a video of this. So, apparently, like, back in the day, this was called the Bible cyst, because people would, like, slam.
That's what the doctor was telling
Yeah,
me.
no, I'm serious. Slam Bibles, and it would like rupture the cyst, and the pain would go away. So all day at work, they were like slamming various books on my hand to try to get this thing, and nothing would happen. Like,
You don't have a Bible at the clinic?
we have bigger things than that, so we're like,
I can exorcise the demons. Out,
then I tried.
out.
It says you can aspirate it, so I tried poking myself with like a needle and a syringe to like,
Ooh.
and I could not go through with it. Like, I like barely poked myself, and I was like, "Fuck this shit! It hurts too bad."
Oh my god.
There's no way I could. Yeah, so.
Mine comes back. Like, it'll just randomly show back up, and I'm like, hello,
Well,
you
that's what,
fucker.
like, one of the doctors was like, well, if you aspirate it, like, it's not going to take, all it's going to do is drain the liquid out. It's not going to take the, like, cyst itself, which we should know because we deal with cysts at work. And, like, you have to, you know, excavate the whole thing. But either way, it sucks. I'm hoping it goes away soon, but I'm taking some medication, too, to alleviate the pain. That's been kind of it. So we've started a new tradition here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Andrea, yours is not pink.
I don't like.
I don't like the cranberry juice. I just put a little bit of the. I'll show you how I make it later, yo. I've got all the stuff right here. I'm not playing
I
tonight.
just want to point out I absolutely love how we all have different cups. Celia's drinking out of like a mason jar. You're drinking out of like, is that a little plastic purple cup?
Yes.
Andrea has a little. It looks like a beer tumbler. I'm drinking out of one of those old school like Burger King cups.
I had one of those.
That
I had
looks
so
familiar.
many of those. I had the Peter Pan one.
Yeah, I have a set of 4. So,
Oh my gosh.
so ladies and gentlemen, this is our dragon pussy concoction. Cheers.
My
to
first
us.
time having it, and it's really, really good.
So good.
You're welcome.
Not even the power of the Bible could take the evil away from CHESKA. How does he know?
Oh shit. Shots fired.
So, but he also said, luckily they didn't use an omnibus. Your sis would have turned into a broken hand real quick.
No, dude, actually, no, we did try that. I just got the Doom Patrol omnibus in on that day, and I was like, let's try this, and it did not work.
Oddfellow said people were slamming books on your hand all day. No wonder it hurts.
Oh, that's so funny.
So I watched your vlog, Celia, and I watched your pickup thing, but I really want to hear about like first-hand experience here about your Emerald City Comic Con.
It was great, actually. The first day, my husband and I were supposed to go together, but something called him into work, so I had to go by myself, and I was so nervous, like, to go, but it was really great. When I got there, it wasn't super busy, so I was able to kind of just walk up and meet people and talk to them, but it was so nerve-wracking for me to, like, hand somebody my stuff for the first time and be like, hi, I love your stuff, you know, like, what do you say? But everyone was so nice, and for the most part, the Funko situation was fucked, but for the most part, everywhere else, people were super, super respectful, minus that little
Link.
cosplay and Link.
I died laughing when I heard that.
It was, I was just in shock. I was like, did that just fucking happen? Like, are you kidding me? Like, just zoomed around me, so angry, like the little guy. But it was pretty funny. And I was only able to get, there was a few panels I was interested in, but they were so far apart and the lines were so long for them. But the one that I did go to, the redefining the female villain, was insane. It was so good. Terry Moore, Amy Chu, and Marguerite Scott were on that panel. Marguerite Bennett was supposed to be on there, but she wasn't there. And but it was so good. Like, it went by so fast. I could have been in there forever. And then they had a really small live stage, which is where I saw the Green Ranger and stuff. Like, but there was only like 10 people that could fit in there, so it was crazy. And yeah, I was just busy. I thought I was going to be able to look at more back issues, but people were really territorial over the boxes that they were around. Like I just walked up, and this like guy that he was older, he was like, "I'm looking through these 3 boxes." I was like, okay, I'm walking around Emerald City Comic Con. Let's share some more stupid shit. Like, God, so rude. So I don't know. I just kind of ignored it. But I felt like there was a lot of places I could have spent a ton of money, but I didn't. I did really good. Oh.
Yes.
Love that baby.
Okay, gotta get down.
So cute.
Oh, I think that's the first time I've seen your dog live, other than his tail.
Yeah, I think honestly he probably has to go to the bathroom, so.
He's like, I need to pee, woman.
Is that a link hat?
Mhm.
All right, hold on. I gotta get mine.
Yeah, my friend, Cherie made it, and she just said in the comments that I should wear my link hat, so I went and got it.
Oh my God, you just happened to have a link hat
She
randomly.
crocheted it for me. She loves me.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Oh, let me get my link hat that Cherie knitted me.
What the fuck? I don't have any Dragon Pussy or a link hat.
Going on.
I don't think I should be on the show anymore.
No.
I don't have a link hat. I don't have any alcohol. This is just not right.
All right, I'm back. I feel better now.
Don't tell me Amanda found a link hat. Oh my
Flashback to
God.
that little fucker. Like.
What the hell? If CHESKA comes back with a link hat on, that's it. I'm done, guys. I'm out. I'm out.
If you come get me on your moose, I've got you some dragon pussy, and I'll let you wear the link hat.
That's all I have is like a moose and Tim Hortons. I don't have any type of Dragon Pussy going on, and definitely no friggin' knitted link hats or anything else. I don't think I qualify to be on the panel anymore.
I think you do. I think you do. You're awesome. We love you.
Well, CHESKA didn't come back with a link hat, so I don't feel that bad.
I'm not the biggest Legend of Zelda fan.
I was scared
Killing
for a
me.
moment.
Killing me.
Sorry, dude. Sorry. Actually, hey, I don't remember if I talked about it before, but since you guys both, like, Amanda and Celia mentioned severe love for Scotty Young, did you guys, I know that Celia has the first issue, but did I talk about Little Marvel already?
Oh, I have them all, but
Did you read it?
yeah.
It was
Not
a
the first
really
one.
good fucking series. I loved it. Amanda, did you read it? Have you read
I have
this
not.
series?
No.
It's really cool. So it's basically like there's these 2 new kids. It's like it literally is like baby like Marvel characters, and so like they're in school and these 2 new like kids come transferred from wherever the fuck they are, and it's basically pinning like the X-Men versus the Avengers in terms of like who's the team that's gonna win, that's gonna end up winning these kids over. So it shows all these different like things that they're trying to do, and then the Guardians of the Galaxy like make an appearance, so they come join our team. The
Nice.
Inhumans. I don't want to spoil what happens at the end, but it's really cute and really funny. The one thing I love about like when Scotty Young writes books is there's so much humor in it. Like not only is it like cute little pictures, but it's actually legitimately funny. I love it.
We pretty much got married, so if you need anything, it's fine.
Was that your favorite part of the con?
It was like the part that was the hardest for me to get over. Like I was laying in bed that night and I was like, oh my God, that was so cool. Like, it was like he gave me a hug, and then I was like walking away, and the guy that was in front of me was walking in front of me like afterwards. He was like, that's pretty cool that he gave you a hug, and I was like, yeah.
I'm never taking a shower again.
Oh, it was he was really funny, and he was cool. And I had my phone, and he was like, do you want to take a picture? Because I was like holding it, but I didn't say anything. I was just like, yeah. I was like, can you just take a selfie? And then he's like, yeah, sure. And I was like, can you just act like super annoyed that I asked you that? And he's like, totally. So,
That's
like,
awesome.
we're pretty much married. It's not a big deal.
Just his skin cells on your skin. That's all. Skin cells.
Well, I'm not-
DNA.
She like dusts it into like a little baggie and she sleeps with it at night.
It's like she comes up to him and she starts scraping him with a credit card. Hold on a second. I gotta get a sample.
Well, she's got to be able to. She's gonna grow a Scotty Young in a petri dish at home somewhere.
I got dragon pussy in my mouth. Calm down.
That was the only thing other than the Funko thing that I was like super like those were like things that I really wanted to do. So and the Funko thing, I mean I got the Dorbs, I got the Dorbs ride with the Batman and the Chrome Batmobile, which was awesome, but man, that Green Goblin is never gonna get in my hand. Any form of him is just never gonna get there. It bums me out. But people were so crazy. There was a guy behind me in line, and I think Andrea, I told you about, but he had like the worst breath I've ever. Like the best way to describe it is it smelled like a fart that passed through Old Bologna. Like it was so bad.
Ew.
No, and he was like every time the line moved a little bit, he would get really close and be like, Are they letting people in? And I was like, oh, for the love of God, no! Like just shut your mouth. Like I can't handle this. And I remember you saying a long time ago, CHESKA, like, people at the con don't wear deodorant. And I remember someone in the chat was like, kind of annoyed by that comment, but you are straight up, no lies. That needs to truth. Like,
people don't wear deodorant to concerts either.
Nobody wants to smell your hygiene. Like, I wanted to be the Axe fairy and have like 2 cans of Axe and like just frolic through the con.
Dude, you should dress up next time as a fairy and spray people with Axe.
I agree.
Do it.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
I don't understand, to be honest, how people like can do that. Like, I don't know. For me personally, like, if I for some odd reason like forget to put deodorant on, like I feel it immediately. Like, and luckily, like, at work, I have deodorant for, like, if I wake up, if I have to be at work and, like, I'm rushing, like, it's happened before. Like, I get out of the shower, get ready, put makeup on, and get to work, and I'm like, oh, man, like, I don't need to put deodorant on. So I go and I put deodorant on. Like, I don't understand how people can, like, go to a event where there's just crowds and masses of people, and they know they're going to sweat. Like, how can you do that?
Maybe it's a defense mechanism so they can get 3 long boxes to look at.
Unless you're like Amish, but if you're Amish, you're not going to be at a con anyway. So like, where do you get off not like wearing deodorant?
I think CELIA's theory about hoarding the long boxes is correct.
Like the odor.
The less you wash, the more boxes you can look through.
It was bad. Like you would just. So smelly.
That's why I told you to take some like the little alcohol for your hands and stuff so you don't get the con crud.
Yeah. I did. I had hand sanitizer, but I really didn't like poke through as much stuff as I thought I would.
That dude should have used some in his mouth.
I should have just karate chopped.
When he asked you, you should have just spritzed his mouth just as he was mid chatting to you.
Yeah, it was really bad. And I'm super awkward anyway in like real life, so like it just made it so much worse. I just like closed up like a clam. So, but yeah. I want to go to another one. I'm going to come visit Amanda in New York City and go to that con.
Yay! Let's do
Maybe
it.
not this year, but like eventually.
Someday, yes.
That would be awesome. That would be awesome. So, are you talking about TV shows?
Yeah.
Nothing was on for me this week besides S.H.I.E.L.D.
Did anybody watch the iZombie season finale?
Yes.
Ah!
I know. Wow. You know what though? I actually marathoned like the last 4 episodes last night because I was so behind. Holy shit, the show got really dark.
Uh-huh.
Like, it went from this, like, haha, funny moments, like, occasional kind of gruesome thing to, like, literally, like, a really different angle. And I was not expecting that series finale at all. Like,
I hope this isn't too much of a spoiler. I don't think it should be. But I was wanting so bad for, what's his name? The cop that Liv works with?
Babineau.
I so badly wanted to see what he looked like as a zombie.
Oh, yeah.
Like, but it didn't happen. But it was still, like, it was so crazy. It was so crazy.
I hope that, so the little, you know, the reveal that we got at the end, I actually hope that Liv doesn't take that offer, because I like her character, and I feel like even though she is a zombie, she still has a piece of herself in that, and I feel
a lot of integrity and stuff.
Exactly, and that's the kind of, yeah, and I feel like if she decides to take that person up on their offer, it'll make me lose a lot of respect for her. I don't think she will, because she's never really done anything so far that's been, everything she's done has kind of been to make the world a better place and make it so that there's not, you know, like a zombie outbreak.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think that she would do something like that, but who knows? I mean, I also wasn't expecting a certain character to die. Like, that made me sad, because I really like that. So do you think that so that scene, I guess this isn't quite as, like, so that scene with Peyton and Blaine that happened there, and then with Ravi, like, do you think that that's like opening up like a triangle type of thing? Like, because I know, like, they hooked up before, like, in this season. Do you think that was?
Well, I just wasn't expecting, like, that much of the hostility between Ravi and him. Like, I didn't think that he, you know what I mean? Like, because up until that point, he was so cavalier about their relationship and stuff, and like, you could tell he cared, but it wasn't like this, you know, epic, you know, like, love affair. And so for him to be that upset about it, I was a little bit shocked. It almost seemed childish and immature.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it didn't seem, I don't know what, yeah, I thought it was, I think the whole dynamic with Blaine not knowing who he is and what's going on, I think that's just, it's crazy, a little crazy turn.
Yeah, I definitely liked it. Yeah, it sucks because there really wasn't a whole lot. I started watching the 100 episode today while I was at work, but I didn't end up finishing it. I haven't watched Legends of Tomorrow. I know, like, Mercy's the only other person that watches Lucifer, but I watched that this week, and it's just, I think it's probably one of my favorite shows that's on. I'm really excited for it. I'm really happy that we've been given this just entertaining show. The guy's I think it's Tom Ellis or whatever. He's just, I know I've said it like every single episode, but he's so charming. And what we kind of, since you guys don't watch it, I have no problem spoiling this. So, you know, he's the devil, and for the longest time, so even though he's on Earth,
the devil, spoiler, thanks a lot.
The devil, he's supposed to be like invincible, and nothing's supposed to be able to hurt him. But a couple of episodes ago, we found out that he was able to be, like, he was shot and he was injured by the cop whose name I completely can't remember right now, but it's like his partner. And
I saw that episode.
Yeah, so he thought he was like, oh shit, like, what's going on? I'm mortal now. And this episode that we just passed, we find out that he's still immortal, but the only person that can hurt him is the detective. So whether it be because he has feelings for her or something else, like she's what's making him vulnerable. So, and it was actually a really cute episode because she, like, it was the first time she opened up to him. She just said that, like, and it wasn't, I don't even think it was honestly in, like, a romantic way. I think she was just like, you know, I've sheltered myself for so long, and, you know, you bring out this other side of me, and it scares me, but it wasn't like a, you know, professing my love to you type of thing. It was more like, I just wasn't expecting this, and, oh, shit, sorry guys, my cat's just completely knocked over my laundry basket. God damn it. Yeah, good show. I hope more people, like, pick on and that it gets renewed, because I know, like, Supergirl may potentially get canceled.
And I actually just watched the last couple episodes with, like, the red kryptonite, and that was super interesting because I felt like everyone talks about how innocent and how, like, naive and sweet she is and stuff, and I think that really showed what you could do, like, what's totally possible with the power that she has, and how much it actually takes for you to be, you know, because she could easily go into that egotistical mode and, you know, not invest in, you know, the well-being of humans and, you know, stuff. So I thought that, like, that episode actually super intrigued me. I haven't been watching the show religiously, but yeah, it was really good. I thought it was good. And then I watched Gotham. Been watching Gotham. It's like, I love it. It got really gross and creepy with Oswald, but it was great. I mean, it's like I love the grittiness of it, like how dark. You know, it's like never sunny there. It's always overcast. Oh, pizza!
I want food.
Yum.
So great.
I had
But
pizza for dinner.
What else was on this week? I feel like I didn't really watch. I still have 2 episodes left for Daredevil, because me and my fiance are taking our time watching it, and that's pretty good. You know, I did not find. I didn't really watch The Walking Dead. My fiance was watching it up until I think season 4, so I know. I don't know how to pronounce Jay Barenthal, whatever Shane's name is, but he would just seem like he was annoying in The Walking Dead. Like, I don't know, he was just like this short, he looked short in the show, the short little like douche, but man, he's kind of hot in Daredevil. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm right there with you.
Same
Dude,
time.
I
He
don't
nearly
know,
died.
it is.
in real
He
life,
died
he
when they
was.
showed him.
I know.
Yeah, she saw him at Emerald City.
I was in the splash zone, dude. I was so close to him. I was like, whoa, he is really hot. And he was bitching about the headphones and stuff, and he was like, these fucking suck. And I was like, can I have them?
Let me
I'm
use
in
your
the
let me use your sweat as lotion.
It was awesome. He was
So,
cute.
do we want to wait for eggs before we talk about Sunstone? Do you guys want to talk about some other books that we've read this week?
She's in the chat. Eggsy, do you want us to wait for you to talk about Sunstone?
I want to point out that I love that Andrea has a big Saga poster in her bedroom.
Didn't you get that from Eddie?
I did. He printed it off and sent it to me.
Is your husband okay with that? Like,
Yeah. I mean, I'm the one who's in there all the time. He doesn't give a
I don't
shit.
think he sleeps in that room.
Uh-oh. That's mine in the baby's room.
I can't imagine if I tried to put like a poster like that in like our bedroom. Zach would he would be pissed.
Oh my god. So I think it's so funny because my husband and I, we have dueling living rooms. We have 2 separate living rooms. My husband's is like leather chair, leather couch, and mine is like all kinds of shit. Like I have Space Invaders, like wall decals everywhere. I have all my Pez dispensers, Funko Pops, comic books. I have like my pillows are like, it's such a geek lair. And it's so funny because when he had his birthday party, one of his friend's girlfriends, who I'm not really a fan of, she was like, but she goes, I can't believe, she's like, that's really cool. I would never let my husband do this to our living room. And I was like, actually, this is my living room. Like, it was so awkward. I was like, yeah. He puts up with me, I guess.
I need another
You can't
one.
sit with us anymore, so you should have told her. Saw that. She's probably driving. Like, I don't think we want her to get into an accident on the way home.
Yeah, we don't need to keep saying her name because she's going to be like, what are you doing? Why?
Yeah, I don't know if well,
And this episode is brought to you by Bacardi.
that shit was
Giant
so hard to find. Like, I literally went to 3 stores before I found one. It was, and I was like, I'm just buying 2. I don't want to end up with this problem.
They're not from my alcohol, yo!
Another pussy.
Actually, I tweeted that you were live, and that we were gonna read Sunstone, and I wanted to be. It's too bad there wasn't enough characters. I didn't want to make 2, but I wanted to be like, yeah, and the book isn't the only pussy that we're gonna be talking about tonight.
All the pussy.
Oh.
But it wouldn't fit. God damn it.
That's why you have to use the dragon emoji and the cat emoji next to each other.
Nice.
There you go.
I don't think this. Oh my god! I almost said something really dirty. I'm gonna reel that back. This needs to be a little bit more pink. Okay.
You're back.
Yeah, Oddfellow just said, Celia, your husband is a trooper to go to Emerald City Comic Con all those days when he isn't into comics. He He was. I mean, he likes the shows and stuff like that, but he doesn't read the books and doesn't really get. So like when I'm freaking out and like, oh my gosh, this person, and he's like, okay. But he like walked around the whole time with me and stuff. But we did go see Batman versus Superman on Saturday. It was right across the street from the con, so we like took a break to like let our feet relax and stuff, and went and watched the movie. It was really cool.
Did you like the movie?
I did. I thought it started out kind of slow, but it was amazing, and I totally just like I now I'm on like a Wonder Woman kick, and I am wanting like, and I never ever have really been, you know, like I always like appreciated the character, but never was like, oh, I want to read all of the stuff because I, you know, never was super into it when I was younger either, and then. But after watching her and just seeing how like powerful she was, and like, what's the name of that actress that did her?
Gal Gadot.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So amazing, so strong. Like I just, yeah.
Totally have a crush on her now, like woman crush. She's just awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously.
She's classically beautiful. Like.
She is. And obviously because in every time zone or like every time frame that they had her in, she was like a stone cold fox.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought it was good. I mean, I think that the talk about Lex Luthor was, you know, I thought that they tried to get too cartoony with the character. And it was weird because at first he was kind of like, I thought from like him playing basketball and stuff at LexCorp that it was gonna be like a, you know, like trying to make it modern, like how like the interns and stuff look, you know what I mean? Like with the more popular like Google, and like people want to work there because it's like fun and laid back and everyone's, you know, chill and nerds and stuff. But it wasn't like that at all. He was just like overly twitchy for me, but. I thought it was, I mean, I wasn't, like, so repulsed by it that I felt like I needed to go rant.
I liked it, too. I thought it was good.
Yeah, me too. I heard something about that they're going to be doing, there's a Batman movie coming up, and they're going to have Affleck do that one.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he did good as an old, tortured Batman.
I did too.
I didn't mind him as Batman, either.
So.
Did you guys watch the new DC animated movie, that Justice League versus Teen Titans?
No, but it looks really, really awesome.
Not yet.
Yeah, I need to watch it too.
Is it on Netflix?
No, it just came out on like Blu-ray and DVD.
Oh, gotcha.
You know, I actually don't know if any of the DC animated movies are on Netflix. Like I know that they had a lot of the shows on there before, and they kind of sometimes they retire them, but I don't know if they've had any of the movies. I really like DC animated stuff. Like I think it's mature, it's interesting. They usually have phenomenal like voice cast. So I'm definitely looking forward to if I can snag. I usually honestly buy like digital copies of movies on like eBay when it comes to this stuff, because I have an Apple TV, so I end up watching a lot of this stuff on there. Or I'll just wait for like when there's a sale.
Super hot. Did you guys watch the Doctor Strange trailer?
Yes, that was good.
I'm so excited about that shit.
I am so excited. I love that they're doing like a full origin story.
With the ancient one, she looks awesome.
She is like one of my favorite characters, like, or actresses to play. She's so good. Like
what else is she in? She looks really familiar.
The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. She's in Constantine. She plays Dan. I don't know my Bible characters very well.
Okay, yeah.
The guy at the front of the gate, but she plays him, and then she also, like I said, and then she's the witch in Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. But she just is she's so cool.
She exudes badassery.
What do you guys think about all of the negative media surrounding the movie about the fact that they're not accurately portraying like the right ethnicities? Because like the ancient one is technically like an Asian character, and people I saw a lot of people on Twitter, I don't want to say ranting, but just talking about how disappointed they are that there's, you know, it's a white world kind of
we
thing.
take creative liberties in all of these movies and stuff with everything, you know. I mean, if we went straight, I don't know. I don't think it's that big of a deal. And I think that she is a fantastic actress and that she is going to make that role amazing. Like,
no, I
don't think the fact that she's not the same ethnicity is going to take away from the movie.
Yeah.
I feel like there's something wrong with me sometimes because I read some of these comments and, like, I feel like, not just because I don't feel like, but I feel like I don't care. And I don't know, and this may sound, I don't know if it's because, like, I've not really experienced something like that. Like, actually, well, I have because, like, let's say Powers, for example, the show Powers, it's based off of a comic book. One of the main characters, Dina Pilgrim, in the comic book, she's this white blonde chick, and in the show, she's portrayed by an African-American actress, and I don't think anything of it. I'm like, okay, well, if it's the show's good, the show's good. If she can play the character, like, I don't care a whole lot about, like, the ethnicity of the character or even the gender, because there's a lot of, like, genders, you know, gender swaps, but there's just so many, like, I read it, and it was, like, 2 back-to-back people, and they're people that I respect, but they were both, like, furious about it and how, like, disgusting it is and how they probably won't see the movie because of that, and I'm just like, I don't know that I'm not bothered by this. Like, it wasn't even something I even thought of when I saw it. I just thought, like, oh, wow, I think the Ancient One is a man, actually. Like, in the comic that I read, that I think was written by Brian K. Vaughan, I can't remember, but it's The Oath. I'm pretty sure the Ancient One is a man, not even a woman.
yeah.
So, I don't know. It's been happening a lot. And then just recently, I think the Ghost in the Shell, I don't know if they released a trailer or a teaser.
They released her picture.
Because it's Scarlett Johansson, and the character is I think, supposed to be an Asian woman. Well,
I mean, it's an American adaptation of an anime, so I mean, that's gonna happen, you know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I think that because people that are reading the comic books are so invested in that story, but just for me, it's like, well, I have that story already. So seeing it in a different light doesn't necessarily bother me always, but it does bother me, you know what I mean? It just, that character, not so much. I mean, didn't really bug me, but...
When I guess it was actually about that, and it was because, like, Danny Rand, the Iron Fist, like the show that got announced, he's played by the dude that's from Game of Thrones.
Oh, yeah.
But Danny Rand is a white character, too, in a lot of, like, in the Brubaker and Matt Fraction comic, like, he's played by this blonde white dude.
Now, is Rachel McAdams, is she supposed to be night nurse? When they show her in the ER, is that what's gonna happen?
I don't know, actually, because if you go on, I looked it up on IMDb right after the trailer got released, and she's on the cast list, but she doesn't have a title.
Yeah.
So I have no idea, and I don't know that there's any information online about it either.
I'm ready for Suicide Squad.
Yeah, there was a new trailer for that, too.
Mm-hmm. Is that like the 3rd trailer?
I think so, yeah.
I saw someone had zoomed in, like, when Harley, you know, when she changes, and she's like, what? And, you know, I didn't mean it to sound that snotty. I didn't, like, I just sometimes when I say stuff, it sounds, I'm not making fun of her. Okay. But when she says, what? Like, they, like, zoomed in down below her feet, and it looked like the old Harley costume was there. It was like, there was, like, a blob of, like, red and black, and, like, it looked like a white pom-pom. But I don't know. There just could be people looking too hard, too.
Have y'all seen all those crazy articles about Jared Leto giving, like, dead animals to the actors and stuff?
Yes. And that was another thing that the Twitterverse was going crazy about how everyone's boycotting the film because of sexual harassment, and that it's disgusting that he did. I think because he sent apparently alleged used condoms to, like, some of the actors, he sent a rat to Margaret Robbie. He sent like a case of bullets to Will Smith. Gosh, there's something else. Oh,
I didn't hear about this. So what was the reasoning behind it?
so apparently because he was trying to like get into character, like he was trying to get into the Joker character. He played a bunch of pranks on like the other cast members. So he sent them all like gag gifts, and apparently, I don't know if it's been like confirmed because I don't know that they said who received it, but one of the cast members received condoms, like I think used condoms, and another cast member received anal beads.
Wow.
And and the social media verse has like said how disgusted they are by this and how the student needs help and how they are, you know, it makes them not want to watch the movie unless like DC and I think because it's produced by WB, I remember, but whoever producing the movie, unless they like, you know, they want them to start taking responsibility, and I don't know. Just.
I don't know. I don't think I'd want any used condoms.
No.
I mean, if he was
I
gonna
think I
send
could
sex
live with,
toys, he
but
could have
not
asked
use
them what they
condoms.
wanted. Like, hey man, if you're gonna do that shit, just ask. Like, I'll give you some preferences.
Well, I feel like it's kind of hard too because you know you can almost, and you can almost see like deep down what the idea was of getting behind the character, but you can't disregard the respect that you have for fellow humans. You know, like still a workplace and stuff. But I mean, all actors, they all go through that. I mean, they starve themselves. They do ridiculous things to either be have the body type that they're playing or the mindset. I mean, you know. So, but I mean, but when it comes to that, I mean, no one should, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was definitely not respectful.
No, not at all. Yeah, it's taking it a little far. I feel like there
Oddfellows
needs
said
to
method
be
acting.
some boundaries and some people need to feel it's still their job. They should be able to go to work and feel safe.
Oddfellows said method acting is bullshit.
And apparently, I actually just read this today. He like actually went and visited with some like legitimate psychopaths like that are in, you know, in the house, like
Did y'all hear?
in the hospital.
Yeah.
Maybe playing the Joker is just like a bad omen.
Yeah.
Did y'all hear about Johnny Depp, like what he did when he was doing Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas?
No.
He slept in the guy's basement and wore his clothes and like all this
Yeah, I
crazy
did hear
shit.
that.
Yeah.
Really? Oh.
Yeah.
Johnny Depp can sleep in my basement and wear my clothes.
I know that's right.
I'm just a hospitable person. I'm not saying anything.
I'm just trying to make them feel welcome, that's all.
Right.
Hospitality. Mm-hmm.
Did you guys read anything
Well,
this week?
there was
Besides
another Civil War trailer, right?
I didn't watch it.
Am
I
I
don't
making
know
it
if it's
up?
a new trailer. I thought that they actually like there was early screenings and people have said it's been like super positive and good.
Maybe I
Can't wait.
I read a lot of stuff this week. Like I said, I had a date with my short box.
I know. I saw your pretty awesome haul video. Do you want to talk about anything?
I mean, I'm kind of like excited. I've got like afterglow from reading, like, cause I got all those back issues, and I finally started reading them. Now I'm like, I need more, like now. Like I want to go finish. I want to get the rest of that Black Canary run and some of her other stuff, and I want to get the other I Feel Sick issues, and what else did I get that I really liked?
have any of you, I don't know if this is a long shot, but have any of you guys, where'd CAMI go?
That's
Bob,
up. I'm
Where'd
gonna
she
whack
go?
her ass.
Oh, but I was gonna say Lobo.
No.
No.
She's freezing and she might get the boot. Yep, she. Come back to me.
I really want to get into some Lobo stuff. I've read one book, but it was like totally in the middle of a run, so I just wanted to get a feel for the character. But man, I think I'm gonna start collecting back issues of Lobo.
That's cool.
He is so like metal. Like I'm like dying. Like I've seen some of the covers of him. Like and there's it's just so great. Like the '80s metal and everything. He could be the Slayer to my Axel, or the Slash. Not Slayer, Slash. Collar Mouse, are you in there listening? I didn't do
He just had a heart attack. You killed him.
on my Sorry. But yeah,
A lot of people were so pissed because they redid him for the new 52.
Yeah.
He was like definitely a little bit different.
No, I don't want the new 52 Lobo. I want the gritty LA looks gelled hair Lobo. His heart stopped. I didn't mean it.
Poor Tim.
Did any of you guys read Mockingbird #2?
No, I haven't. That's supposed to be my pull list, and I didn't get it. And they said that they didn't. They got shorted a box this week, and I was like, you motherfuckers.
It was cool. So I don't know if Lance Hunter, who's from the show, I don't know if he's actually like if he's been in comics before like the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. show was on, but he's in this issue, and it kind of talks a little bit about the relationship. He's basically, I think he's going, like, he's in the Hellfire Club, and I don't know if he's there undercover to save someone, but he's basically tied up, and he has like a collar, and they're all in leather and have chains, and it's like this huge looks like this huge BDS.
God, man.
And there was just a lot of funny banter between the two of them, between Bobby and Lance, and there's like this little chart with how many of them like have, Bobby has obviously saved Lance so many more times. It's weird though because the cover is like her in this like leather outfit, and then there's a bunch of corgis, but there's no fucking corgis in the book. There's no corgis. Like literally, the cover is like just like 10 corgis, and I'm like, I came here expecting to see some cute dogs, and all that there was a scene with like 2 Rottweilers, and it just like said that they smelled something and ran away, and I'm like, I'm so disappointed by this right now. What?
Every time I see a corgi, I think of Ein from Cowboy Bebop.
Me too. Actually, if I get, what's funny is there's a corgi that comes to my work, and his name's Einstein, and I always wonder like if that's what they named him after, but I have not asked them.
Maybe it's the Tech 9 song.
Nice.
No, listen to Tech 9. Oh, God.
Did y'all just become best friends?
It's been a while since I listened to that.
That song. It just reminded me. I'm gonna go bump that shit and scratch my scratch tickets outside. Get a cold.
Oh my God! I gotta download some of his music now.
Do it.
Or I mean, buy it on iTunes.
Arg, mateys.
Did anybody read Moon Knight?
No, but I've seen a lot of good stuff about it.
Yeah, well, I want to, did I tell you guys about that? That my local shop is, like, offering to
borrow stuff?
Yeah, like, give me a library system. I don't know, super cool. But I'm actually going to start picking up my poll again next week, for keeps. And, yeah.
I play for keeps.
Yeah, and I that's one I really want to pick up. And then I'm also curious about the Gwenpool #1. Did you guys read Gwenpool?
I read like 10 pages of it, and I honestly got so bored I stopped.
Yeah, I couldn't read either. Yeah.
Oh no,
Yeah.
I didn't read it, but I got it.
Well, the only way I was gonna get it is if I could get a hold of the Scotty Young variant, but my shop never gets them because they're not very big, and they don't, it's too hard for them to sell enough to get those variants.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I was just curious. I think I'm still gonna go in and get Moon Knight because it's pretty cool how they're going to the whole asylum thing. I thought. So, was there anything interesting? I don't know. I feel so behind. I feel like when I go in there, I'm just gonna get shark eyes and take everything. No. This thing on.
I'm excited for when is the next Paper Girls and stuff coming out? Like what's happening with Paper Girls? Is it over? No, it's not over.
It's never over.
Never over. When's the next issue coming out?
I don't know.
A new Harley came out. Harley Quinn and her gang of Harleys.
Was that the April Fool's thing?
No, it's different.
Oh. Oh, wow.
Yeah. I didn't read it yet.
Read
But...
it?
No, I didn't read it yet. I flew through Sunstone, and that's about it.
Dude, I read Sunstone in the car in the line to get Thea. I was like,
bad idea.
I'm gonna need a shower.
I gotta go home real quick.
I gotta go home.
I need to pick up this book.
Oh, Celia, you have no idea.
It's a great book.
Dang, nabbit.
I read Black Canary, 9 and 10. Man, I'm so disappointed. Like, I feel like it's gotten kind of boring, and I do not like the art. Like,
I don't like how they draw her. Like, I know that I'm not super, like, I mean, I've only got like a few Black Canary things, but I do not like how they draw her in the new one.
So you don't like you don't like Annie Wu's art, or you don't like the recent stuff?
The recent stuff. Like, I don't like how they draw
like
her.
that. Okay, yeah, no, that's because I love Annie Wu, and I love that kind of, because it just fit like the stylish type of like art that's represented in it, and then the writing and how she's in this band and the recent stuff, it's just like so blah. Like, I don't know, it looks just like a child's art. What else did I read kind of a lot. I caught up on A-Force 3 and 4. I love that series. The only thing missing is I think Spider-Woman she should have been a member of the team. I mean, Carol already talks about her enough as it is. Catwoman I read, and that's kind of just same old. Like, she's once again at odds with someone from, or it talks about like her past, and now she's at odds with someone from the Black Mask family, which I think is just super annoying. Like, find someone else from her, rogues gallery to pin her up against. And I think that's it. I haven't read Gotham Academy yet.
And wait, so now what, has anyone heard anything about what Gotham Academy's role is going to be in the Rebirth?
Only that it's continuing is what I read. But there's a second
Einstein.
A second like arc.
I'm ready for those damn Rebirth books. I wanna get into them.
So
Yeah, I'm really excited for that. Wonder Woman looks sick. The art looks amazing. I'm excited for that, and then Batwoman and friggin' Detective Comics with Tim Drake and Steph Brown as Spoiler, and yeah, and the Flash, of course.
So a lot of people in the chat are talking about Empress. Y'all check that out. I've seen it, and the art looks really good. It looks really no, that's Monstrous that looks really Celtic. Empress looks really good though.
Empress. Yeah, I got it right here.
I almost got it, and then I was like, no, I don't need it.
I didn't read it yet.
Oh,
I'm kind of focusing on back issues, kind of like you, Andrea.
No, I haven't even I glanced at the new issue racks at my shop, but then I was like, no, I just need it in the boxes. Give me in the boxes.
Yeah, I'm gonna make enough of a commitment to titles with Rebirth that I'm not gonna go. And with Independence, it's hit and miss. Sometimes things sound good in like the solicits, and then you get it, and you're like, meh.
And then they're just better to pick up in trade.
Yeah, I find a lot of stuff like that reads well in trade.
Mercy's going to sleep, y'all. I hope you feel better, Mercy.
Good night, Mercy.
Is Eggsy gonna get on?
I thought she said in the chat she was trying to leave work.
What's the channel of the girl with the costume right here? Are you I think Comic DJ is talking about Amanda. Are you talking about Amanda and the Link Hat? It's Nerdy Girl Collections.
Nerdy Girl Collections. That's where you can find me on YouTube.
Nerdy Girl. Nerdy Girl.
Motherfucking nerdy girl.
Yeah, last week she was the naughty girl.
Fuck. We're all about to be naughty girls, y'all.
Listen, can we talk about this book, please?
Oh my god. Are you balls deep in this book, Amanda? Are you balls
I was deep in this book.
Yeah.
There's no balls to be had in this book.
I
Oh,
just want to
no.
say Cheska is my new best friend for recommending this book to me.
Amanda's had some sexual awakening here.
I just want to say that, yeah, I'm not even going to try to be vague. I can relate to some of that in the book. So
Ooh. Ooh, Amanda!
leave that to your
Amanda.
imagination.
Now I have to go get the book.
Ooh!
Now we're left on a cliffhanger wondering what.
What?
Female Fanatic Force After Dark.
This is the R-rated version, soon to be X.
No.
She's like, I'm done. Amanda, I'm gonna get that shit out of you somehow. You drink enough dragon pussy.
Yeah,
it's
I'll
over.
just keep drinking this drink and then we'll see what happens.
Post show talk. Okay, well I guess we can start this. So I picked
Oh
Sunstone,
my God.
Volume 1 by. So I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Stefan Shajic. Actually, I remember that when I went to this small little con, like I think it was like a month or two ago, I asked one of the gentlemen that works with this guy on a different book. I was like, how do you pronounce this guy's name? And that's what he told me, so I'm going to assume that's how it is. I actually got recommended, and I wish that Brian was watching this, but he lives in Ireland, so it's like super... I think it's like hella early in the morning right now, but I was much more active on this website called NeoGAF, and there's like this comic thread that's super active, and he was always like super raving about how good this series was and how underrated, and it used to be just a webcomic. It used to be like a DeviantArt comic. And I think it just got so popular that, and he had so many requests to get this, turned into like an actual book format that he ended up getting it published through Image and Top Cow, which is fantastic because I'm pretty sure it's been on a lot of, like, I think when the first volume came out, it ended up on some of the bestsellers list. But Stefan went back and he like redid a lot of the art. I really wish that I could pull up like what some of the older Sunstone art looks like, but it's a pretty dramatic change. But it's the story of it's the love story between two women, and I think what's awesome about this is that it's so refreshing because we live in a world where I feel like it's now becoming more acceptable to have LGBT media like out there and focus on it. But think of like in books, especially like us growing up. I think like a lot of the romance stories that we read, it's always been between a man and a woman. Like at least ones that I've read. I mean, even like something like Outlander. You know what I mean? Like it's just always been like a heterosexual relationship. So with this, it's a story of two women and how they fall in love, and it's not even like your standard like lovey-dovey type of things, but it's they're both basically into some really erotic, BDSM type of things. I mean, think of, and I hate to use this, but think of like what you've kind of heard about 50 Shades of Grey, except this is, I feel like this is way more legit. Like this is...
It's a much better depiction of...
Exactly. It's a much better depiction. Like there's been people that have praised it because of that. Like I feel like you can tell I don't know if he knows this stuff from experience. I haven't dug that deep, but I know that people have said that it's much more honest to what... I don't say like it sounds wrong to say that lifestyle, but to have that interest, it sounds like it's a lot more honest to that type of interest. And so Lisa is the redhead, and Allie is the brunette, and it just goes through how they met. So they actually end up meeting online, and they decide one day to kind of meet in person, and that just starts this relationship. One of them is a dom, one of them is a sub. I actually have all 4 volumes because I ended up like, as soon as I finished the first one, I'm like, order. But like, look at the covers, like they're so naughty. I love it. Like,
I love all the art, man.
He draws really beautiful people. Like, I don't even know how to like explain it. But it's so cute. Like, you can't help but like root for them, and it is fucking like it. dude, it's like I feel like a lot of this is like straight up reading porn. Like,
yeah.
I mean,
But
who's
for
your
me,
problem?
it's totally like in that whole erotica field, and
Yeah.
I think what's interesting is that even though it's so explicit in its visual like depictions, there's still this softness about it.
That's what I pick up. Like
Which
when
you
they're
don't
talking
get,
about
like-
the aftercare.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I love those panels about the aftercare. Like like, you know, like they put a big emphasis on the aftercare, and you know, like she even goes as far as to like blow dry her hair, and like there's such an intimacy and a softness there, and I feel like a lot of the BDSM that's portrayed like in most media doesn't put an emphasis on that, and from what I understand, that's like a really important part of the cult, like of the like BDSM community. So I really like that they put like a spotlight on that and kind of emphasized how important that is.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, right, you need to have like severe trust. That's the baseline.
Right.
And the fact that these two girls connect on a level beyond the sexual level, it just enhances the story because there is a story. This is not just a book where it's like bang bang sexual acts without you feeling anything about the characters or without trying to have an understanding about the characters, which I thought was really well. I think it's just a well-written book. Like the art is beautiful and it's a well-written story. It moves along. The pacing is fantastic. Yeah, characters are really well developed.
It's a very, and it's kind of a smut book because I mean the pictures are really like but there's actually a story behind it, and I'm not just in it because I like the pictures and I'm like oh yes, there's actually a story, and I'm like interested to see like where they go and like all the, you know, where all the characters go and how everything plays out. I'm not just like show me the pictures.
Yeah, I think.
You know, I think I forgot to mention.
Go ahead, Jessica. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I forgot to mention that the reason it's called Sunstone is because Sunstone is their safe word.
Their safe word.
Yeah.
So yeah. So if they
Much
wanna,
like
you know,
Dragon
being
Pussy
taken too far,
Star
that's-
Word, lady.
Yeah, can
Yes.
So what did y'all, me and Cami and CHESKA have talked a lot about what we thought about it. What did you think about it, Amanda?
I agree. I really liked how the story flowed, how it showed them how they met and how they like their thoughts after like the second day when the girl went home and they wanted to talk to each other but also give each other like their space and not overthink it, I guess. And the cliffhanger at the end, I definitely want to get the next books to see what happens next. But I really liked it. I've never read anything like this before, so I thought it was good.
Something I noticed about this though is that it didn't separate the issues. Like most of their like trades and volumes that I've read is that it like told you what issue is what, and this one didn't. It was just like one long book. Did this just come out in volumes, or were there single issues?
No, because it was a web
Yeah, well that's
comic,
because
right?
because it was a web comic. I don't think that it wasn't like issue per issue. I think it was honestly like just however many pages he could get out. I never read it when it was in webcomic form. I picked it up when it got released in this format, but I know that I had gone back to see like because he actually made it free for a while. The webcomic version was free, but I can't, even though I read digitally, I can't read. I don't enjoy reading like on my laptop. And
I like holding books.
Me too.
I'm a snob.
Yeah, me too.
And I think this book too, like, it's something that I don't know. Just to me, I think it'd be awkward to read it, like online almost. I didn't read it either when it was on DeviantArt or whatever. When I heard about it too, I picked it up because I'd heard a lot of people, like across different kind of communities, had said that this book was really good. And yeah, and I like erotica and stuff like that. So
I think it's tasteful too.
yes,
it is.
I was gonna say, and I think what I love about it is it's not. I don't really think of it as a comic. Like it was more of just like a book. Like And I think that actually not having the issues, like, you know, I think it helped in this case.
Yeah, I think it read really well. Like,
It just flowed really
through,
well.
Yeah, it flowed right on. And see, but I wondered that while I was reading it. I was like, where's the separation? But I mean, it didn't. I mean, it flowed really well. I read it in one sitting. I really can't see, like, not reading it in one sitting, you know?
I'm really happy to hear you guys enjoyed it. Like, it's certainly not for everyone. I can see a lot of people being turned off. Not even by, like, the content, but, you know, there are just people out there that this is not their type of thing, and I completely respect that. You know, there are a lot of people out there that, I mean, there's people out there that aren't comfortable buying condoms. So, like, I don't know that there's, you know, I could see going to, like, you know, because I think, Amanda, you found it at Barnes & Noble's, going to Barnes & Noble's and being like, oh, hey, do you guys know what that Sunstone comic is?
I love this end part, too. Like, I think this says a lot, like, this end part.
Yeah, I
yeah.
love that.
I loved this because, I mean, they're not really in the same bed. This is after she's gone home, for anyone watching who's curious. So they're laying in separate beds, and they've been thinking about each other, and she's the dom, and so she texts her. So this is them, like, laying in their separate beds, texting each other, but it kind of shows, like, their bond and how it's starting to, like, form. I just love it. I think it's so well done.
When it's both of their, another thing is, they're both, like, each other's first homosexual relationship has been with a woman before. Lisa, it said that Lisa actually, like, had, like, a drunken kiss with a girl before, but it wasn't anything that, like, she couldn't even, like, remember the girl's name. So this is, like, both of their first experience diving into like, themselves.
I love that the art at the end, though. It's like they look like a fucking party from an RPG.
Yeah.
I love this.
If you look at some of Stefan's, like, artwork online, he does so many funny, like, I love him because I want to find it. He has, like, a Final Fantasy VIII.
I was gonna say this reminds me of, like, Final Fantasy, like the end drawings.
Yeah, he does, and I really wish I can meet him at, like, a con because I would totally have him. I don't really have commissioned stuff, but I would absolutely get something commissioned by him.
I love this art in the back. Like, that's what it's funny that you said that, because I was just thinking, like him, he looks like I don't know, like, they look like Final Fantasy characters in this outfit.
Like a black mage.
Yeah, like a black mage. I'm like, ooh, it's Final Fantasy. It's sexy time Final Fantasy.
I think it's important, too, to mention that, you know, this comic, we need more romance and more LGBT comics.
Yes.
It's good to have that kind of diversity available for people who are interested in reading it. And I think that, you know, this handles it in a really mature and fun way. Mm-hmm. Like, the approach to it's mature, but, like, it has all these little cute little, you know,
it's a perfect balance of erotic and tasteful, and it shows the intimacy and the trust. Like, I think it's just so well balanced. Like,
it's well executed.
Yes,
like across the board. And I think if people, you know, you have to sort of open up your mind a little bit to enjoy this. I think because going into it could seem intimidating, but I think the more you read it, the more you turn a page, you actually, like I said, to me anyways, it becomes less sort of about the sex acts, and it becomes more about, like, that developing relationship.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
I really want to get this book now.
Well, Celia, do you want to mention, like, what we're going to read next week?
Oh, yeah, I'm super excited about this. We are going to read Rachel Rising.
Yes.
And it's by Gary Moore. It's a horror comic, and didn't it actually win quite a few awards? Like, the art comic? Yeah. So I'm so excited because I saw him on the panel, and I just love him.
He is like, incredibly nice person.
He is so funny. Was the part that I was talking about him, was that before or after we went live?
Before. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, yeah. He cracked me up because there was a scene in that book that he was referring to where the girl, like, kills someone with a strange object, and he's like, kids, it doesn't just have to be knives. Like, he felt like nonchalant, and he was talking about how like
Are you
the
talking about Zoe, the little girl?
yeah, and he was talking about himself, and he was like, you know, the writer side of me is very altruistic, but the artist side of me is just a fucking ape.
So are we gonna do like the first trade? Is that what we're doing?
I would love to do the first trade
Okay.
if you guys are down with doing trades.
I like doing the
I
trade.
kind of like doing
I
the
like
trades,
the trades because you get a more complete story. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it gives us more to talk about. We all have more thoughts on it when we do the trades. Because
Yeah.
I feel like the first issue is always just like a taste.
Yeah, it is, and it's sometimes it could be deceiving, right? Like the first issue could be sort of meh, and then you get like 3-4 in, and you're like, oh, wait a minute. it's
Some
not so
things
bad.
just read better in trade.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Yeah, I think yeah, I like, and well, and if I know the trade ahead of time, I'm really sad that I wasn't able to get this one, but like I said, I just couldn't spend $12 on a digital comic because I hate reading comics digitally. So if I, now that, because I definitely want to own this one for sure, so I'll be able to order it if I can't, if they don't already have it. I'm sure they already have it in my store, but.
I wonder. Well, I guess we'll talk about this next week. If you guys liked this series, you guys should really pick up Strangers in Paradise.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I
by
was telling
Terry
them
Moore as
about that
well.
earlier.
I have a couple of issues. I just need to get the first few first.
Have you guys read Love and Rockets?
No.
Doors
No.
of the
Yeah.
Long Box? I think it is. I think that's another like LGBT book.
Yeah, there are some LGBT characters in it. Yeah, but it's very expansive. It's pretty big, like the long series.
Y'all are making me want to go watch Queer as Folk and the L Word.
You know, I think it was like the first episode of Queer as Folk or something. I think it was like on Netflix, and I watched it, and Charlie Hunnam is in it. The dude from Sons of Anarchy. I was
Yeah.
like, holy shit, what?
Queer as Folk is so good. If you didn't finish it, you need to watch it. It's
I
so
did not.
Which
Yeah,
guy from Sons of
it's on
Anarchy?
anymore.
Huh?
Which guy from Sons of Anarchy?
Jax Teller. He's like,
I hate
but what's
that guy. I hate.
really? Oh,
I hate
he's
that
so
guy.
hot. But he's like,
Really? I feel like he's so, like, in every movie and everything I've ever seen in it, he's still Jax Teller. He still walks and does the same, like...
I think he's. You know what? I'm not big like.
Opie.
I hope he's cute. Well, you know
I'm
what's hard because
Opie.
Opie reminds me because he's from Remember the Titans, so that's all I can think of whenever I see him. But I know Jax Teller. There's something about him. But yeah, the first few episodes, he's totally like.
For you being against someone that doesn't shower so much, that's a greasy sumbitch. I imagine
I'll ride
that
on his motorcycle anytime.
They can look greasy for CHESKA, just don't smell funky.
yeah, don't smell grease. Grease.
I'm Italian. Everything's greasy. Like,
The man, the
What do you-
food.
when you know you're gonna regret something the next day, but you do it anyways. And I'm totally taking Celia's little dragon pussy thing.
Little dragon pussy thing. Oh my god,
Like
that
the
sounds
little
so
emoji.
dirty.
The emoji, yeah, the emoji for, I think we should put it after everything that we post for
Yeah.
female Fanatic Force is a dragon and the cat.
I am so
Yes.
happy you came up with this because now I can like post about this online without like my boss being like, "Why are you posting about dragon pussy?"
We should
Like, what
put
is
that on our
Getting a
signature.
bunch of like spam accounts that are like, hey, XXX, I like to see girls naked, XXX.
I know on our Twitter we should totally put
Reality
this on
TV.
there.
Yeah, that should be our like signature thing on like all our social media. The dragon.
I think it kind of already is. I think anybody that knows about this show, knows any of us, like the first thing they do is shout that out.
And it all started on my 21st birthday with a special.
Yeah.
This shit's been in the
Here,
making
man.
for years.
Like, the dragon pussy has made my face super red and hot. Like, I'm itching. I'm itching.
I had to take my cowl off and like throw the hair up.
Got me.
I know.
Oh my God, Dave Chappelle.
Oh, yes! Timmy, I want to lick your face off.
Calm down, blackface.
That's very
The spirits got me. You can sleep
Oh.
out here in the teepee.
Yeah, it's kind of fucked up. You got houses and TVs.
Dude,
Oh my
okay,
God.
so
I can
Cheska
lay on the grass all night.
Oh my
just
God,
said be
Tim.
right back. Cheska just said, be right back, okay? And then she posted on Facebook, she said, when you know you're going to regret something the next day, but you do it anyways. And then she has the devil emoji, the dragon emoji, and the cat emoji. She's going to get more dragon pussy.
Someone's getting some more dragon pussy. Yes!
How awesome is it that you friggin' quoted that Chappelle line, man? I thought I was the only person who would, like, get that, like, even think that's funny and quote it out loud.
Did y'all just become best friends?
Like,
I think so.
There's so many instances where, like, CAMI said something and I was like, ah! Ah! What?
You sound constipated, Celia.
I am! This shit ain't coming out!
That's Jared Leto's fucking anal beads. That's what it'll do to you.
Oh, God.
See, I'm not down with the used condoms, but, you know, the anal beads wouldn't really offend me.
I mean, I'd tried anything once. I mean, I'd probably be kind of bummed. I'd be like, why didn't you send something else, man?
Yeah, used condoms are crossing a line.
Yeah. I used to work at a sex shop, and every time I would see a long string of anal beads, all I would think of is, like, starting a chainsaw. Maybe I should just not have any more of this dragon pussy.
I've already had two, and I want
have
more.
some more.
I'm out of rum, and I'm out of peach schnapps. Like,
you know you can MacGyver that shit. You'll find something in your house.
I have bourbon. That's it.
Well, you know you can fix up a drink. You can make up another version of dragon pussy with that. A variation.
Bourbon?
A variant issue.
Dude, like, I've got bourbon, Vicks Vapor Rub, peach schnapps.
Vicks Vapor Rub.
Vicks Vapor Rub.
Didn't someone say they had Robitussin?
Someone said it one time.
Purple
I think
drink?
a couple weeks ago. Yeah, someone said purple drink, and then they used
Who
to
was that? Oh, it was CHESKA. It's grape juice and purple and fucking Robitussin.
Oh, yeah.
That's a great drink.
I don't know.
Celia. Amanda's like, y'all are getting too adult for me.
Who?
Motherfucking cough syrup. Oh my God! Look at her dog. Look at this dog. That's
my baby. That's my full-figured gal.
Oh my God! I want to snuggle her.
She's so cute. She sleeps 18 hours a day.
I love her. She
gets up to fart and belch and shit and piss and eat. That's what she does.
I love her and her underbite. My dogs have underbite too. I feel like
I love underbites.
It's so cute. That's so cute.
Yeah, her belly touches the ground.
Oh, she's a little pot-belly pig.
She is. She snores like a human.
My dogs make like I call them little gremlins. They make like terrifying noises when they're playing.
You know what dog freaks me out are the full-size poodles.
They're too majestic, man.
No,
they're too majestic.
Jesus wearing oversized coats. I don't like that.
Have y'all ever seen those crests? Yeah. Something crest. They're bald.
Oh yeah, the Chinese crest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those motherfuckers are weird looking.
I just felt like I said something racial that was rude. Like,
it's a dog breed.
It's a dog breed. It's a dog breed. No hate mail.
That reminds me of something Undisputed Frost said. I need more dragon pussy.
I digress.
It's neither here nor there.
Where did CHESKA? Did she? Oh.
She's making that dragon pussy, man. She's serious about it too. I'm like boing, 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 boing.
I always feel like a mad scientist chemist when a drink has more than 2 things in it because I'm so low maintenance. I'm either like beer or like Jaeger bomb. You know?
Jaeger bomb.
When there's all these other things in it, I'm like, oh no.
I just said
cooking
fuck
channel.
it. I've made it a few times, so now I know how I like it. So I'm just like, me.
Yeah, that's why you can like totally MacGyver something with whatever you got there. I have faith in you, girl.
Dude, I'm not sure about the bourbon, man. I'm kind of intimidated by the bourbon.
Don't be.
She's like, get wasted, Andrea.
Don't be scared.
White girl wasted.
Sunstone.
White girl wasted.
I always make jokes about that. I'm like, someone grab my legs. I'm doing a boxed wine stand.
I need a yoga pant. I need some yoga pants and a Starbucks for this motherfucker.
I need a pumpkin spice chaser.
Pumpkin spice. I need some Fireball. Where's the motherfucking Fireball?
Oh.
Tastes like Christmas.
Yeah, it does.
Celia's like, oh yeah, Fireball, Christmas.
Oh.
God, CHESKA? Taking forever to make the dragon pussy.
We
She
tried
doesn't know.
We tried this drink once. It was Angry Orchard mixed with Fireball, and it was called Angry Balls.
Oh my god, I'm gonna do that.
Super
hurt.
good.
Yeah, so spicy.
Fireball. It does. It burns.
Every
Yeah.
time my friend comes over, she like makes me take Fireball shots, and I'm like, why do you hate me? Why?
I'm just glad that I'm out of that Mad Dog 2020 stage of my life.
Oh my god, the blue one! I always had the blue one. Motherfuck. Oh my god.
It's so pretty though when it came out. It's like the color of your hair.
I know.
Love and taquitos.
It's like I was predicting my own future at like whatever age I was that I shouldn't have been drinking Mad Dog.
Mad Dog 2020 always tastes like a regret to me.
Oh my god. Mad Dog 2020. Mad Dog 2020 tastes like me chasing some girl around in the yard and telling her she was on my fuck list. Like
What?
that's my fondest memory of Mad Dog 2020.
Andrea, you a pimp, girl.
I know.
My God, she becomes like the lesbian Elmer Fudd when she drinks.
I was like, I'm gonna fuck you.
Oh my
That is like a line that needs to be on Orange is the New Black.
and then my best friend had to take me to get Taco Bell.
How do you
Taco
even?
Bell.
There's no good way to interject in that.
Like,
I'm sorry, my friend
you're
wants to have sex
I'm
with
in
me.
a
Let's go
Mad
get a
Dog
taco.
2020 Taco Bell. Like that is, that's like diarrhea. Like that is
I
was
resilient.
diarrhea.
I was resilient, man.
She was already trying to get the taco, and her friend took her away.
I mean, I had to get some kind of taco.
Exactly. The wrong kind of taco. Still south of the border.
I was probably in the car like this. What do I do? Ian!
Ian just showed up. I feel like we haven't seen him forever. He has a fancy life.
He's bougie.
He is. He's
What
so
does that
bougie.
mean?
Doing all of these wonderful, fun things, being fabulous, Ian.
We need to be on his level now.
I don't think I can be.
Dude, I need more to drink. I am not nearly fuzzy enough right now.
You're very sober.
There's only bourbon. There's only bourbon.
Just drink it.
Cammy,
Place of reason.
I'm
I'm the soberest one here, and I'm saying just drink it.
okay, let me see what I can do here. I don't know if I can do it.
I'm excited for you to make something, and I want to see the reaction that she has when she drinks it.
She's like the Martha Stewart of like mixology. Fuck, I'm gonna put some of this in there, and I have some like. Yeah,
I'm
the
gonna
mixed vapor
squeeze
rub was interesting.
essence out of this beautiful bouquet I found. Fucking Martha Stewart. Bourbon. What is bourbon? Is bourbon the same thing as whiskey?
I don't know, man.
Whiskey?
It's strong.
Look at her face. Just down that shit.
Oh
Don't smell it, girl. Just down it.
Do it! Fire in the hole!
no, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna puke.
No, I got this.
Hold it in.
I need a dragon pussy chaser, man. Well, I tried that. That cork is going back in that hole.
Did you guys ever watch like Jimmy Fallon's stuff on Saturday Night Live?
Yep.
Do you remember his skit with the cork soakers?
No, I don't think I saw that one.
It's like one where they're in a winery and they keep talking about like, well, how do you get the corks in the bottle? And they're like, oh, we soak the cork, and they just they do all these cork soaking jokes. When she said that, it just totally reminded me. I like the soak of the big thick cork. So every time I hear about a cork, I always think of that skit.
I'm sorry.
Andrea can't even talk right now.
That was an experience.
Bourbon.
Ugh,
Straight up.
never again.
I want to be a
That's the most
brandy
powerful
drinker. Those people always seem super classy.
Who?
I like brandy.
Have you ever heard
Brandy's
any
good.
superhero drinks? Are there any drinks that are like comic book related?
Oh, there's
Like
gotta
Green
be.
Goblin?
Oh,
I could put Dr. Pepper in the bourbon.
the Incredible Hulk. That's
Yes.
one.
Yeah, you could, and you could call it a Doctor Strange.
Nice. There you go.
Yes!
Celia's now created a trend.
Uh-oh.
Yes, yes. That just happened.
I'm gonna Google this if there's any drinks.
I'm sure there is. There's got to be.
I know. There's some that I would be curious to see that they would be. What do you think a Harley Quinn drink would be, Amanda?
Oh,
It's got to have
Raspberry.
cinnamon hearts in it somewhere.
yeah.
Cinnamon's got to
Raspberry
be in
and
it.
blackberry.
It's gotta really fuck you up.
Yeah.
Get it, Amanda.
Yeah.
Face Amanda made. I mean, Andrea made when she drank that bourbon.
Fucking bourbon. I'm gonna be careful with this motherfucker.
Someone said Dr. Pepper. Way to make it worse.
No, it's. Look, I'm in a situation here. I gotta do what I gotta do.
You
No
do
regret.
what you got to. Soldier on.
Not even one letter.
You don't know me. You don't know my life.
Who's
Don't
about to
judge
have an
me.
18-hour live chat?
I think this is gonna have to become like an actual segment where we like do drink recipes and
Let's do
Yeah.
it.
happening anyway.
Get wasted.
Oh man, we could be bartenders. We have a tavern, the Dragon Pussy Tavern.
The Dragon Pussy Inn.
The Dragon Pussy Inn.
Oh my gosh, I
That
love
works. That works
that.
good.
Pussy in.
That's
Someone
just a
make us
little
some art.
bougie. That's just a little bougie. Bougie enough.
It is. It has to be just a little bougie.
Yeah.
We're classy motherfuckers.
This actually reminds me of Rat Queens.
We
There's
are
it.
like rat queens.
Right, and what's awesome about Rat Queens, and the reason why you guys should actually read it, is Stefan Shajic was actually the artist on a couple of those issues as well.
Yeah, he took over for Upchurch when he left.
Yeah.
Ian said I need to do a drunken comic series where I dramatically read comics.
Hi, Ian.
Oh my god, that would be so much fun. We should all do that. Let's all get shit house and like read a comic book.
Oh my god.
Do we get to pick our own books?
Yeah, you'd have to.
Oh,
We
we all
shouldn't even say what the books are. You have to just turn up with a book and read it.
Oh, okay. What
Oh
if
my
I can't read?
That would be the best day ever.
That would be even better if you can't.
Drunk silence.
Whatever happens, happens, and it's all good from there. Like, who can go wrong with drunken comic reviews or like drunken comic readings? Like, I'm gonna
Can't
read
go
this
wrong.
drunk.
Oh, yeah.
It was like the best day of my
I
life.
kind of admit so much. I was going through the chat, and I actually like some of these ideas. And then I also, why did Tebow mention Esther the Wonder Pig? Because I totally follow that pig on Facebook.
Follow that pig on Facebook.
Yes.
We're Facebook official.
I follow that pig on Facebook.
And I want to know about this idea because I have both of those in my house. Yolanda's issue says Fireball and Angry Orchard is amazing together. So I want to know, like, is that, what do you do?
Angry
Do you put
balls.
like a shot of Fireball and then like dump all of your beer? Like, I don't get it.
No, you just put your. Are you talking about trying to stick it in the bottle?
No, like,
Homegirl
what are they?
clap.
No,
No, that's what I mean. Like, pour your drink in the glass and then put a shot.
that's what I said.
Fine. My name's Celia, Funkmaster Celia, and
Dude, I put like almost a whole can in this bourbon.
I know,
and
that's
it's
why
terrible.
I was gone for so long. Look how full it is.
Oh.
I know.
Fancy.
I'm gonna regret this.
Uh,
Huh.
Oh, okay, well.
I'm gonna go too.
have you ever had Blue Moon with a shot of peach schnapps in it?
No, but that sounds good.
No, that sounds
Fucking
good.
so good. So good. It's like smack your mama good.
Oh,
Looks
wow.
like we should probably call this a night, guys.
Yeah.
Wait, too wild
I'm
for you,
sorry.
Cheska?
No, I gotta
Read
head
the
because
comments.
got work in the morning, but
I gotta get up early too.
Read the comments.
Never mind. Never mind. Just don't. Just don't.
You missed a lot while you were gone.
Oh, that's right. Clamajamas.
Oh.
Alright. So, thank you guys for joining us, Female Fanatic Force, as we all slipped into the mystic mind of the dragon pussy.
Balls deep in some dragon pussy.
It's your cold. Is that really our closing out?
Alright.
The mystical cave of the dragon pussy.
Many will enter. Many will leave.
Andrea's eyebrows was the
I know,
symbol.
that's why I'm laughing. She raised her eyebrows.
I don't think you can close any better than just her winking at the. See you, ladies and gentlemen, later.
Bye!
Good night.